T-Talk, T-Talk, the best radio show. Spilling the tea with Ashton, me. T-Talk, T-Talk, the best radio show.
I don't want any cookies.
What?
I said, I don't want any cookies.
But I don't have cookies.
Oh.
No. Oh, are you treating me?
should.
Are you treating me like I'm a Girl Scout knocking on your door?
Yes.
Well, I guess that's
unless you have those ones that have the coconut. Ooh, the coconut cookies with the little coconut on top, the chocolate. Yeah, if you have those, I want those. Or mint thins.
I
like those
nothing.
too.
I have like these grand cereal crackers. That's all I have.
Oh, well, that sounds good too.
I haven't eaten in like a day, like a proper meal.
Oh dear.
Like, I haven't eaten a proper meal in a day.
Oh goodness.
But I'm not hungry.
Oh, well, that's
it's
something.
It's still wrong.
Yeah. Well, to make you hungry, you should go look at the picture I posted on Facebook. Oh my god.
What did you post? I'm going to look now.
It was my dinner.
So you had dinner?
Yes.
So are you bragging in front of the poor now?
Well, I hate to brag, but you have cereal bars.
No, they're
right?
crackers.
Oh, well, those could be good.
Oh, what is this? Rice and what's the other stuff?
It's Mediterranean.
Oh, Sebastian liked it. I see you guys are best friends.
Yeah, we're BFFs. It's no big deal.
I fucking hate him.
Oh my god.
I mean, he's lovely. Oh, is that like thing?
Like gyro, yeah.
Oh.
Like deconstructed. So it's not like a sandwich thing with hummus and pita.
I don't know what hummus is.
It's chickpeas ground up with olive oil.
I'm so not LA.
Stuff. You're so what?
Not LA.
Oh, well, this is Oklahoma.
Well, still, hummus sounds like a very LA word.
It's actually a very, I feel like would have fit right in at this restaurant. We can't use this. No, Jane, we can't use this.
Right. I'll bleep it.
Bleep, 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 bleep.
Bleep, 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 bleep.
Bleep, 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 bleep.
The bitty bitty boys.
Shop.
Bitty bitty boys.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
Come back.
We should just use a little segment from their show as our bleep.
I mean,
bleep, 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 bleep.
I don't want to get hate mail saying we're racist.
Oh yeah, you might want to take that part where I said, "Get out to my shop."
Yeah.
Yeah, don't put that in there.
Welcome to the Tea Talk.
I'm Jake.
I'm Ash.
And that's all you need to know.
Yeah, that's all you need to know, really.
Okay, cue the ending theme song.
That was the best episode we've ever done. No, we're actually excited. Are we excited? I mean,
I'm excited.
I mean, are we really excited though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. Yes,
now you're just making me look bad. Yeah, we're excited. We're having a guest today.
Our first guest on the Tea Talk.
First guest ever. We're not going to introduce him yet until he gets here.
It'll be a surprise.
He's obviously running late. JK was started early. So it's going to be exciting.
Very.
It's one of our Second Life friends.
Yes.
We've known him from Second Life.
Mm-hmm.
From projects that we've had.
In the past.
Places that we've been.
In the past.
And he's pretty cool, I think.
He's really cool.
I mean, he hasn't proven otherwise yet. So.
Maybe the show will be it.
Maybe this show.
We can't use this.
Yeah, maybe this podcast will be the time when we're like, oh, yeah. Yeah, he wasn't great. He wasn't so great. Yeah, no, he is, a male. I'm trying to tease this without giving away who it is.
Okay, I'm going to give a hint, okay? Wait, I don't know the words, so I'll just hum it.
You're going to give it away.
Will I give it away? That's a whole country. That's a whole, area.
We have one friend, Jake.
Okay, I won't do it then.
We have a couple friends.
We have at least 3, okay?
But they're very good. I mean, well, I I don't know. I wouldn't leave my life on their hands, but but I guess they're kind of trustworthy, like a little bit.
Well,
Let's talk about trust.
trust.
Let's not.
What is there to say about it?
I've said before that trust is like virginity, and you lose it once and you never get it back.
Yeah.
Wah, wah, what a downer.
But to me, I think it's like for individual people, not like, oh, I lost my trust for everyone.
Oh yeah, no, I mean in someone. In each
Yeah.
person. Like I feel it's like they lost their virginity and they're never getting it back
Right.
to you.
Exactly. Virginity trust. Trust virginity. I don't know what. Okay, never mind.
Only in the tea talk you're gonna hear trust being compared to virginity. Speaking of virginity, eventually we're gonna talk about sex one day. we should have that one day.
We should just, every episode, we should say, soon we're going to be talking about sex, and people just keep listening, and it'll never happen.
We're going to keep teasing it. I know, don't say that. Never do it.
Bleep, 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 bleep.
Stop bleeping like a racist. Oh, what a hot mess. Okay, no, calm down.
Oh.
What?
Our guest.
What?
Our guest is grabbing a drink and taking a bathroom break. So, yeah, you heard it first on Tea Talk. This person uses the bathroom.
Our undisclosed guest is in the potty.
We all use the bathroom, though, as you will find out.
But yeah, we should have a podcast about losing virginity and sex stories, which is awful and uncomfortable to talk about. We can just make shit up and people will listen.
Okay, yeah.
I lost my virginity to 5 sailors.
5 sailors.
They were from different countries, and they were both sailors and army men.
Oh my god.
But like all of them were the two things. They were both a sailor and an army man.
And from different countries. Okay.
And from different countries, yeah.
Wow. You're a very cultured person.
I just did that so people don't say I'm racist. I'm like, you know what? What am I going to do? Am I going to lose my virginity to like one person of one race?
Might as well lose it to as many as you can. Be politically correct.
Right. I'm like, no, the world is full of colors and I want to taste the rainbow. And that
oh God.
That sounds awful. Let's not talk about tasting.
Okay.
Well, we talk about sex.
Yeah. I'm sorry, listeners. Taste the rainbow.
I want to taste the rainbow. They're gonna make like T-shirts. Well, okay, no, this is never gonna happen. It's never
gonna happen.
I'm not important in the world, but in this pretend world where I'm famous, people would make T-shirts with like my face in like a very unflattering picture, and it would say, "I want to taste the rainbow" underneath. I'm gonna make that.
Yeah, it'd be a paparazzi picture too. It'd be from when you were yawning, so your mouth is like wide open.
Yeah, it would be awful.
Yeah, because the paparazzi would be following you everywhere.
And there's like food in my mouth, and
this is horrible.
And like my hair would be all ratty. So that's how I normally look. So.
Well.
If I was ever to be photographed by paparazzi, that's what I would look like. I would have food in my mouth and my hair would be ratty.
Food in your mouth.
Yeah. Hashtag goals. I want to be like Britney Spears one day.
Oh, Britney.
Bit of type bitch.
Oh my God, there's another gesture. I mean, how many do we need of the same thing?
We don't. Trust me.
Oh, that reminds me. I did make a gesture out of that segment.
Oh, yeah.
The second episode.
But trust me, we do not need more gestures of my face. I don't want to hear that.
I don't want to see that.
See and hear it, because it's a text gesture, so you see it typed, and you also hear the sound.
And for those listeners of you who don't know, no, I'm not going to explain gestures. Never mind.
It's a Second Life thing.
Yeah. Just sign up. You'll learn.
You wouldn't know.
Or don't.
You wouldn't know. We're too cool for you. You wouldn't know what we're talking about. We're like so too cool for school. I hate that. I hate that school is not cool. Wait, what? Can I just go on a rant about that?
Sure. I don't know what
I
your
just-
stance is. Are you saying you hate that saying, or do you think school really isn't cool?
No, I just hate that that's the general consensus that school isn't cool and also that parents are dumb. I mean, parents are dumb, but like I don't know, like you see on like a lot of kids shows, and I'm getting very political here, so sorry.
We're very diverse here on the Tea Talk, though. So
You know,
that's okay.
But I hate that sometimes. Well, most kid shows, when there's parents, they're portrayed as dumb and they never know what's going on, and the kids are always smarter. And, you know, parents never get a grip on anything.
Yeah.
They don't know what they're doing, and I just feel like that gives kids an image that they end up believing it, that their parents are stupid.
In some cases, they might be, but.
But you have to wait to be an adult to determine that.
Yeah, you should always obey your parents until you're over it. Well,
But we don't have kid listeners, Jake.
okay, let's just cut that out.
I hope we don't have kid listeners.
That would be.
If you're a kid and you're listening to this, good luck.
Like, I don't know what you're doing with your life.
Good luck with life, and not just,
Like, how did you even find us,
like
though?
not just because you're listening to us, but because life is tough. And no, you don't want to grow up. Trust me.
Growing up.
I hate that too. How like when you're a kid, you just want to be older.
It's like, I just want to be one of the grown-ups. I want to sit at the grown-up table. I want to be a big kid.
Right.
No, I don't.
I want to talk about what the grown-ups are talking about, and then you grow up and you're like, I want to watch cartoons.
Right? I want to sit in bed and watch cartoons.
I want my only obligation to be homework.
Right? Oh my god. Yeah. Kids have it easy.
Sorry.
Damn kids. I hate you.
I mean, enjoy being a kid.
Okay, we need to stop acting like there's some kids listening to this. We might just have to cut that whole segment.
Kids, don't be in the internet. The internet's dangerous. I need to stop addressing the children.
Yeah, you really should. This isn't going.
Whoever's
This episode just isn't going so well right now.
Whoever's listening, go tell a kid that they need to get off the internet and go play outside.
But make sure they're actually on the internet first. Don't find a kid outside and tell them to get off the internet.
Don't try to find kids online. You're gonna get arrested.
Oh yeah, but yeah, no. I mean, don't go.
Just go online.
I meant
and try
like
to
go find your cousin who is on the computer all the time or something. But don't go onto a chat room and say, "Hey, any 10-year-olds in here want to chat?"
Do you want some advice from an older person?
That reminds me, fucking Tim Gunn.
Don't tell me. I haven't seen it.
I'm not gonna say it.
Okay.
But he posted on Facebook a picture of the winner winning.
Oh.
And I was just like, really? The night it happened, you're going to post a picture for all these people who haven't seen the damn show?
I mean,
Ugh.
I understand that.
Give it at least a week for the people who can't watch it the night it comes out. Dear God, I was so
Yeah,
frustrated.
I mean, I
like,
hate it.
well,
But then
now I don't need to watch
also
it. Thanks, Tim.
understand it on the other side of it, because I can imagine like Tim being excited for it maybe, and like he has to wait all this time and knows who the winner is.
Well, he should post a URL that says, click this if you want spoilers or something.
Yeah.
Not a huge picture of the person winning, because I was just like...
It's funny because I don't mind like show spoilers from like, I don't know, from like The Walking Dead or whatever, like like fiction spoilers, like I don't mind them. But if somebody tells me who won Project Runway or who won America's Next Top Model, I'm like, fuck off.
It's like you're building up this whole season for that.
Right, because that's like the one thing. It's like the winner of the show.
Right. And now I don't even want to watch it because I've already watched all of the final contestants' final runway show because, you know, they're aired not aired, but they're online.
I haven't seen last week either.
Me either. But they always post online, you know, like how, like you guys were telling me, they take like the last 5 contestants or whatever.
Yeah. I think.
And they go to Fashion Week.
I think I saw some.
The pictures, they're always posted online, and I've already seen those.
Well, I've seen it on YouTube, and it wasn't like, well, I didn't pay much attention. It's not the same when you're watching.
Yeah, but now I'm just like, I don't even want to watch it. Like, thanks, Tim.
Oh,
You just
I'm
lowered the ratings. I hope you listen to this, Tim. If you're listening to this, I'm very flattered.
Tim Gunn, if you listen to us, I love you, and I hope you want to come on our podcast, and we don't.
Oh my God, your voice would be amazing on our podcast.
I know it would kind of get mixed up with Jake's voice.
Okay, designers.
You just made him sound slow.
I was trying so hard. I told you I can't do voices. Okay, designers.
Designer. I can't do voices either, so I'm not gonna pretend like I can.
We want to hear your impression of Tim Gunn. Send it in to us. Our email is in the description.
The ttalk@gmail.com. No, the ttalksl.
Yes, ttalksl@gmail.com. That's it.
That's the ttalk sl. THE
At
TTAL.
Oh God, that's confusing. Stop, please.
At GMAIL.
You forgot the SL though.
Oh fuck again! Don't rely on us to tell anything.
Just look in the description box. We want to hear your Tim Gunn
Yeah, oh my
impersonation.
god. You know what I'm gonna do though?
You're gonna eat one of those crackers, aren't you?
I'm gonna eat a cracker because I'm starving. I'm gonna mute my mic while I chew, don't worry.
Should we TP him and get him all situated?
Yes, I'm gonna mute my mic while I eat a cracker.
I'm gonna TP him into like the foyer, so it's
Okay.
all official.
Okay. What's a foyer?
I don't know. We don't have one, I don't think. We have like a lounge and then like the outside. I'll TP him outside so he doesn't have to go through the messy lounge because I have not cleaned that up yet.
Okay.
I gotta hurry up and get in here and sit down like we're here waiting on him.
I thought you were gonna escort him in.
Oh, I should, shouldn't I? I should be a nice
Yeah.
person.
And here I am sitting.
Okay. We're really accommodating for him.
I just rest a food tray on the
I
table
know.
for him.
Yeah.
This is the first time I'm ever gonna hear him. I'm scared that I won't understand.
Do you want me to? Do I need to add him? Do you have him on your list?
No, I don't have one.
Oh, okay. I think I can just drag him on here.
Okay.
Hello.
Yep, it's working. Hello, sir.
Hello, sir. Sir, I'm neither a sir nor a gentleman.
Hi.
Hello, ma'am. I'll just use ma'am from now on then. Hello, ma'am.
Oh man.
I would use man, but looking at you,
Huh?
Huh?
nothing.
This is gonna be a half hour of us saying, huh?
What? What?
Would you like me to talk like this?
Oh, I understood every word now. Hi.
Hi.
Welcome to our podcast thing.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, we didn't introduce them to the world.
Yeah, this is like a little warm up because we were letting your voice come. Because Skype is very rude.
Oh yeah, this is a vocal warm up.
So we need you to do a few arpeggios. Can you do that for us?
no.
What is the what?
You know, me, 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 me.
Oh, that's what that's called?
Yeah, a little vocal warm up arpeggio.
Oh, I just call it me. I don't know.
Well, now you
Not you.
fancy and say an arpeggio.
A Garbaggio. Sponsors our show today. Garbaggio.
Message Ash for a free landmark to her store.
Free landmark. Yes. If you listen to our show, send me a message and I'll send you a free URL to my store.
For being a listener.
Not even a landmark.
You just get a slurl.
I just copy paste the slur. Okay, let's do a proper introduction.
Yes.
You do it.
Everybody, welcome, Static Frenzy.
We don't
No,
have a room full of people here.
This is our first guest. I don't know how do I do this?
I'm taking your virginity.
Oh my god.
But that's interesting because we were just talking about virginity earlier.
Yeah.
And I was
This is so cohesive.
I was telling the audience.
I already looked at the script.
I was telling the audience that I lost my virginity to 5 different people from different countries who were also in the Army and the Navy at the same time. And they were all of different races because I'm not racist. And that's how I lost my virginity.
A very politically correct
Yeah.
statement.
I feel so blessed for you sharing that story with me.
Well, you know what? You're welcome. I feel like everybody should know a story like that. I feel like it's heartwarming.
It's just made us so close right now.
Okay, so listeners, 5 listeners. This is our first guest ever. Static Frenzy.
Yay!
Sorry, I was just gagging.
Meanwhile, Ash has an asthma attack.
I was gagging in asthma. Static Frenzy. He's our friend, I guess, from Second Life.
You guess.
Yes. I'm so loved right now.
Well, hey, I put a tray full of food on the table for you.
Yes. See, you won me over. That's it.
There's 4 burgers
That's
there.
that's
and
all,
fries.
That's all the love you're getting. But yeah, there's chicken, there's burgers, there's.
Are these mash? I hope
Yeah.
this is mash. I'm feeling very diva-ish right now.
Really?
Yes.
So, what? Was our tea not good enough for you?
It was awful. I'm British. I make tea. And that it didn't pass.
Oh,
You got
Well,
like a C.
I have you know, an avatar named the Queen of England came here and made that.
And now you have the real queen here, so
oh, we have the actual Queen of England of herself.
Oh my gosh.
By the
yeah,
way, yeah, a little backstory for the people who are listening. They don't know setting. He's actually the Queen of England in Second Life.
the Queen of England just has a really deep voice.
Yeah, she's
It's like you look at her and then she's like, "Hi guys, I'm the
she's a smoker. That's funny. Okay, should we move to the interview portion?
Sure.
Okay, so tell us, how did you first find and join Second Life?
It was through a friend, a real life friend brought me here because I was bold.
A real life friend.
A real life friend who's still in SL now.
You were bold?
I was bold.
Oh, I was like, he was bald, and it was like, play Second Life, you can buy hair.
Exactly.
That's why you love Second Life hair so much.
Exactly. I have it all over my body because I'm really bald.
You're only wearing hair attachments right now instead of clothes.
That's it.
But you're very covered. I like that it's very classy that you wear it for a show.
But that's interesting though that a real life friend brought you to Second Life.
How did they pitch it to you? How did they sell it?
Well, I like video games, so it wasn't that hard to sell. It was pretty easy.
Well, see, I feel like my friends would be like, "What's that? I'm not playing that."
Well, yeah, but it happens with friends that are not gamers. Although you have friends that play games that don't like SL, so I don't know. I don't know
Yeah.
anything. So what's kept you coming back to SL?
The people, of course.
Really?
Oh,
Really?
But no,
I
the
mean-
clothes. I'm lying. It's the clothes. I can play dress up and I can look nice.
That's what I love about SL the most. I feel like most people love that. And I guess there are some okay people that you can meet.
just some okay people here.
They're okay.
You know.
Just some okay people. Yeah. But enough about the positive. Let's let's focus on the negatives. What makes you log out besides real life?
The people.
It makes you come back and then it makes you log out.
Yes, exactly.
Sounds like a good balance.
I log in, I'm happy, people talk to me, I log out.
It's like,
It's a
"Don't talk
vicious
to me."
cycle.
Okay, so wait, you log in, you're happy. People talk to you and then you log out. There's a missing link in there. What happens after people talk to you? Are you not happy anymore?
No.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Oh.
Now I feel
You need a
responsible
tissue.
for every time I talk to you. This interview is over. No. Okay, no, so tell us a little bit about your passion and your work in Second Life. I know that you like photography.
Yes, it was building, but now it's photography.
Oh, what
I
happened?
can't build.
What happened to building?
Mesh happened to building and I can't build. I can't build mesh.
Oh, I know. I fucking hate.
I can build mesh, but I can't UV map, so
Oh.
it's done. It's over.
Well, I taught Jake how to do it.
Yeah. I can help you.
I mean, Jake figured it out.
Oh, what's that supposed to mean?
It means that. Okay.
Anyone can figure it out?
Okay. Next question.
Moving on.
Since you're from the UK, we felt that we should do a special on manners.
Oh,
I feel like it's appropriate. So I have a couple of points for us to. Please delete the chair noises, Jake.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you're recording this. You're editing this.
I know, but I'm still telling you what to do.
it's so good to see this is how it all works.
And I was like, oh, that's it? I thought it was more magical.
No, I didn't.
Okay, I got a couple of points for us to debate on about manners. The first point is, when you're in the bathroom, do you use distracting noises when you're going number 2?
Yes. If somebody's in the kitchen, yes.
I feel like we all do. I feel like, I know it's like a waste of water, but I run the sink or something.
Yes.
It's like, really, I know what you're doing in there. If the sink is running for 10 minutes.
Right, it's like, why are you playing music on your phone?
And then And then I hear the toilet flush after the water's been running for like...
Right.
It's like, I know what you were doing
The
in
water's
there.
been running for 20 minutes and then you flush.
But I'm guilty of that.
But
too,
it's
though.
like, no, I was just brushing my teeth for a long time and I like to spit in the toilet and then I flush it.
I've thought that same rationale. Oh my god. Oh, I'm so glad I'm not
Yeah,
alone.
no, but I know that there's some people that don't mind it. And like, I mean, we know what's going on when the water's running, but even if people know that I'm pooping, I'm like, no, I don't want you to know. I don't poop. I don't.
No.
I'm not human. I don't need you to know this.
I guess it's true though. It's like I'd rather them hear the water running and know that I'm in there going number 2 than for them to hear a blop bloop or like a
Exactly.
or like a or something, you know? Like
Like, really? Plop.
And it's sound effect.
We don't need a soundboard. We make our own sound effects here. It's all handmade. Okay, so what about the toilet paper? Should the paper be coming from the top or the bottom of the roll?
Top. Always top.
and why?
Because it's the natural order of things.
Right, I agree.
I agree too. Ding ding ding, we all agree.
I thought we were going to debate. Somebody disagree with this.
Don't upset the system. Just don't upset the system.
No, but I find it annoying when people, because it's like you leave it at the bottom and then some people, they roll a lot of it and then it's like hanging. It's happened to me. I've been to friends' houses and they just roll the toilet paper a lot and there's a lot of it and it's like almost touching the floor. And I'm like, you don't want the toilet paper to touch the bathroom floor.
No.
Well, with me, it's like in my household, there's like this Cold War. I'm not even kidding. Because someone in the house, I don't know who, because it's never spoken about, someone in the house likes the toilet paper to come from the bottom. And every time I'm in the bathroom, I switch it. And I kid you not, later in the day, it'll be switched back. And so it's just like this constant like switching of the toilet paper.
I've had that happen until I got my own bathroom.
Or when people leave like 2 little squares of toilet paper on there. I'm like, really? What am I going to do with this?
Right. No, yeah. No, you
My
have.
housemate, my ex-housemate used to put it under.
Oh.
It wasn't good.
Ugh.
Is that
It made me
why?
angry.
Is that why they are your ex-housemate? Or
Yes, the whole toilet paper thing made me move out.
you were like, I can't.
There was
do
a big
this anymore.
There was toilet paper everywhere.
You just tea at his house before you left.
Exactly. You want your toilet paper? You have it.
You have it coming from the bottom. Okay, when you're in the bathroom and somebody knocks, do you say occupied or do you say be right out?
Normally, I say wait your turn.
Right, it's like that difference. Like I think it's like a personality thing. If you're like, I'm always like, I'll be right out. I'm almost done.
Yeah.
All nervous, like sweating. I'll be right back.
I'm
If
almost
it's
done.
somebody I don't know, then yeah. If it's be right out. But
Right.
no, if it's in my own house, it's wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Like I'm busy here.
I get all sassy. Y'all just wait your turn.
Did you say y'all?
Yes.
People say y'all there.
No, that's the worst part about it.
I'm so proud of you. I feel like there's a piece of Oklahoma in you.
I feel like he's tainted.
Well, yeah, that too.
Unclean.
Don't lose your Britishness, please. Let's take advantage of the situation here at the table. Do you like the fries from a bag or directly from the tray?
I'm not choosy.
That was a joke question, but I had an actual one that was like,
I wasn't joking.
when,
I'm hungry.
because some people have like a pet peeve, and it's like you can't, when you eat snacks, do you eat it out of a bag or from a bowl? You put them in a bowl,
Oh no, it's out of the bag.
right?
I do. If it's
No.
if it's takeout like Chinese, I'll put it on a plate or a bowl. But
Right, but
if
if
it's fast
like,
food, I'm not. I'll just eat it out of the
right,
pack.
if it's like Doritos or chips, it's like
Yeah.
they're in a bag, like it's fine.
Well,
The only time they go in a bowl is if it's at a party or
yeah.
someone else wants them.
Right,
Which I can't think of.
right.
Well, for me, sometimes I do use a bowl because sometimes I'm not the person who bought the snacks. Like it could be like someone else in the household, and I don't want to like just take their snacks into my room and start eating them. So I'm like, well, I'll dispense a little into a bowl and I'll take it to my room and I'll eat it. But if it's mine, that bag is coming in my room.
I mean, whenever I open a bag of snacks, it just goes away. I can't put it in a bowl. Put the rest of it
I don't know what happened. They just disappeared.
I don't think I ever have the time to make that decision. I just eat it from the back. But yeah, I have friends who have that pet peeve, and sometimes it's just the two of us, and I'm like, well, why can't we just eat it out of the back?
I know you. You don't have a disease or anything. Just eat it out of the.
Right. But it's, well, some people hate the sound that the bag makes every time you reach in to grab it.
Oh, well, see, that makes sense. Maybe they're just annoyed by that.
That's fine. Yeah.
Oh, are you fighting with your dog?
That's that stupid dog that I told you about that I really just, right outside my window.
Oh,
This is going to be an issue.
the neighbor dog that comes and stalks you and barks at your window.
Yeah, I'm fixing to go slip it like a roofie or something and a piece of cheese.
Well, wouldn't that kill the dog? I don't know. What is the roofie dosage for dogs?
I'll just double it, whatever it is.
Oh no! Don't.
Don't say that. This is going on the internet.
That doubles your chances of killing them.
Jane, you can't use that.
Poor dog. It's not the dog's fault. You should roofie your neighbor.
But then the dog will still be out there by itself barking.
No, you log the dog in their house and you roofie.
Wow, this is really criminal. I don't think actually.
This
I
isn't only criminal. It's time consuming.
I take justice into my own hands and I make things happen if they don't.
I think it stopped barking.
Well, see, I scared it.
There.
It knows. It knows that. Okay, how about when you eat in pizza? Some people prefer to eat it with a knife and a fork, and some people eat it with their hands. I'm like, I feel like that's a crime.
I feel like it's a waste of time.
Like the knife and fork, like, now you're gonna have to wash it.
Exactly.
Well, okay. Okay, again, here I go with the utensils. I'm in between. Like, if the pizza is at a perfect temperature and the cheese is somewhat solid, not solid, but not like falling off the pizza, I'll eat it like a normal piece of pizza. But if I'm at a restaurant and this pizza is like the temperature of the sun and it's the kind where you pick it up and the cheese just falls off or something, I'm going to eat that with a fork and a knife. But everyone else at the table is already eating and you're just sitting here waiting for your pizza to cool down. You're just like, oh.
Well, maybe I'll eat like a couple pieces with a knife and fork. Well, if it's a restaurant and I'm not washing the utensils, sure.
It's like, I'll take two forks.
But
one's going in my bag.
I feel like I'm taking this fork home anyway. Yeah, I know, but I feel like it beats the whole purpose of pizza. It's like when you order pizza, or even if you make it yourself, it's just, you don't want to get, like, I don't even use plates, I think.
No,
well, I think
eat it out of the bowl.
Me too. When I order it at home, like delivery or you go pick it up. But when you're at a restaurant, you're getting like the deep dish pizza or like that giant New Yorker style pizza that like one slice is the size of your whole plate. Like that's so hard to eat with like you have to like fold it 10 times like it's origami.
Jake, this is not about a restaurant.
Oh, so you're talking about strictly pizza that you order.
I'm just trying to shut you down somehow.
Well, I would say it's 50-50 on silverware for me.
Well, I mean, even when I make my own pizza, like I just eat it out of the cutting board. Like I cut it and I just eat the slice out of the board. Like, no, I'm not wasting. I've already wasted enough time making the pizza. What about paper or cloth napkins?
Paper, because you can throw them away.
Yeah, I agree. I think some people, and it's not to sound ageist, but I think it's older people. They prefer cloth napkins. I don't get it.
Okay, here's the thing with me.
Oh my God.
Hold on.
It's always warm.
There's two sides here for me. We keep paper plates and stuff in the house, and of course we have like a roll of paper towels because we don't like to do dishes.
Yeah.
So when we eat, like when it's just us, we eat with paper utensils. But when company's there, we use the real stuff. We don't own any cloth napkins. But I cannot stand Kleenex. I cannot stand having paper on my nose. So I use cotton handkerchiefs for that.
It's funny. My nan still uses cotton handkerchiefs.
I know.
See, you both just said it's an old person thing. Thanks so much.
Well, no, I understand that Kleenex does kind of hurt your nose if you have like a cold or something and you have to blow your nose a lot. But I don't care. I just walk around with a busted nose. I can't. I'd rather walk around with a busted nose than walking with my boogers in my pocket. In a cloth.
Well, It
I think
sounds
it's
so
funny that
gross, but yeah, okay.
I think it's funny that they advertise balsam tissues. They don't work.
What is that?
What?
It's they put stuff on tissues like Kleenex. I don't know what you call it over there.
Like lotion in it, like Kleenex
Yeah,
does?
like balsam lotion.
That does not make a difference.
Oh,
I've
it doesn't.
tried.
Wet, like wet paper towels.
You use wet paper towels?
No, I mean they exist.
Oh, okay. Wait, what? That's really weird.
I mean, I'm normal. I use the dry ones.
I can't do Kleenex. I can't do disposable tissues for some reason. I probably have like 40 handkerchiefs because I like to keep clean ones.
Ugh,
It's just something about handkerchiefs. Like you have to wash them and
Yeah, just throw it in with your laundry.
everything and
yeah, but yeah, it's like full of stuff that came from your nose. It's gross. It's like
You fold it up, okay? It's not like it's just sitting out in your boogers.
but I know it's there.
Well, I don't know how to rationalize that because it does sound really gross.
right, like
Exactly.
I just
it's
like it,
just
okay?
me. That's just a thing with me.
it's,
No, that's the thing with most people.
no.
They're like,
To me,
"You
it's the
use a
same thing.
handkerchief?" Ew.
To me, it's the same thing. Like I wouldn't walk around with dirty toilet paper in my pocket,
Exactly.
even if it's folded. Oh well, the poop is inside.
Poop? There is no poop. I would never wipe my butt
Well,
with this,
it's-
although it might be nice.
It's oh my god.
Oh Jesus.
It's nose poop. It's the same thing.
Do you know how many boogers and snot you swallow in a day?
I don't care. I don't see
It's
that.
shocking.
They're not in my
I don't know
pocket.
I don't know the statistic, but it's a lot. Like equivalent to like at least a shot glass full.
Well, do you
Or
mean
more.
like not voluntarily?
Well,
It's-
I mean, yeah, I guess
people-
you're not just like picking your nose and eating it.
I mean, 'cause some people, yeah, because I was like, wait, do they have a statistic? How do they know?
I'm sure those people have considerably more.
Yeah, no, I don't pick my nose and eat it, but there's people that do that.
Yeah, I've seen it actually.
Oh, really?
Really?
Tell us more.
Please
Well,
don't.
they picked their nose and then they ate it.
Like in front of people?
And I'm gonna give you a little top secret info.
Was
It was my stepsister.
a woman?
Yes, and it wasn't even that long ago, and she was like, "Yeah, it's kind of a thing I do every once in a while." I was like, "Oh,
Every once
Wait,
in a while.
wait, so she admitted it to you?
Yes.
She was like, yeah, I do it sometimes.
yes."
Sometimes I eat my booger.
I'm not kidding.
Oh my God.
That is
Not
awful.
kidding. If I can get her on the show sometime, I will. and
I
she'll talk about-
admire her confidence. Her being okay
Well,
with
okay,
it.
look. We're talking about the same girl who, when I first met her, showed me that she can queef on command.
Oh my God!
So there's that.
She was like, listen.
Well, no, she had to do like a back bend to do it.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna be your new stepsister. Listen to me queef.
Actually, at the time, she was my brother's girlfriend.
Oh my God. What is your life? Why do we find us out when we have a guest over?
We'll talk about that on another episode.
Tell her to get a sound card. She can record her queen and sell them on iTunes.
Oh my god.
I'm sure people need queefing sound effects. She can make a career out of it.
Oh my god, the amazing queefing woman.
Amazing.
She could be on Freak Show.
Yeah, she'll be on a freak show.
Anyway.
I just imagine her in like a cage, and she's like sitting down reading a magazine, and when people walk by, she's like bends over and she's like.
It doesn't sound like
I
that.
don't know how it sounds. I've never been queefed on or around.
I'm not going to demonstrate, okay?
Please don't.
We'll Google later. Our listeners can Google too if you've never heard what a queef.
If you're that curious.
That doesn't sound. I'm just curious now. If
I mean, it's just kind of like.
scientifically, what happens? What is? No,
Okay.
I don't want to know.
Oh, you know? Because she explained it to me how she does it.
No, please, no. It's enough with the sound
Did
effects.
she?
I don't need a step-by-step instruction.
When people hear how we treated our first guest, they're gonna be so excited to come on our podcast.
There was talk of dirty toilet paper and queefing.
Oh my god.
We want it to be fancy and appropriate for a British person. Did we accomplish it so far?
So far,
Yeah.
7 out of 10.
Oh, hey, I'm okay with a C.
Hey, yeah,
That's average.
we're average so far compared to all the podcasts you've been on.
Yeah.
Are we the best or the worst
Compared to
so far?
the best. So far, the best out of all of them.
Oh, good.
All
That's
of them.
still better than being the worst and still being the one pack podcast I've been on. It was the worst podcast I've ever been.
Oh, that went really quick.
Yeah, do you have anything?
Oh, me?
Yeah,
Oh, can you talk really fancy?
I talked fancy before.
Oh.
He's been doing that so far.
Oh.
Like, at least that I felt he was doing that. I don't know if it was on purpose.
Would you like me to talk like this?
See, that sounds the same to me.
Me too.
Am I just being... I don't think that would be considered racist, would it?
Yes, you're being racist. We're getting shut down.
Our sponsors are going to drop us.
Oh my
That's
god. We are our own sponsors and we're dropping ourselves. I just got a text that Fancy the Core dropped us.
Oh, damn.
My work here is done.
We're no longer giving out the free espresso machine.
You can still pick up your free swirl.
Oh yeah, Garbaggio still supports us. They will send you a free SLE URL to their store. By them, I mean me. But please don't message me. I don't want getting messages. I don't know. Can we talk about that? Can we talk about people messaging us?
Yeah, we can always talk about that like every day, probably.
Well, but I want the opinion of someone else.
Okay, yes.
Okay, I get messages from customers sometimes because I have a store. Well, I wouldn't consider all of them customers because they don't necessarily buy something before they send me a message. And this one I got, it was a customer, and I used to have a collection of items at my store, and then I retired them, but I had them on retirement sale for like months. And then I finally took them down because my marketplace was really cluttered. And after I did all of that, they messaged me asking to buy all of it. And I'm like, how are you asking to buy all of them when back when I had them up for sale, you would only buy like 2. Like I would see them be at my store for a long time and they would just buy like the one thing, if they even bought anything. And now they're like plopping their big dick on the table and being like, I want to buy all your items. And I'm like, no, you want to waste my time. And it actually, well, I was not replying to that person, but then eventually they ran into me at my store and was there working on something. And I replied, we had a retirement sale for a couple months. I'm sorry you missed it, which was my passive aggressive way of saying, boo bitch.
Go away.
Yeah. And then she's like, oh, do you know any other stores that sell similar items? And I'm like, really?
So yeah, allow me to get from this list.
Like, first of all,
Please take your business elsewhere.
like, I didn't even, like, I think I said no, sorry, or whatever. Like, if I shop somewhere else to get the stuff that I make, then, like, I wouldn't. I'm making it. I don't shop elsewhere for that. It's like, I'm making shoes now. And it's like people asking me, like, oh, do you know a good shoe store? I'm like, no, I make my own shoes, so I don't shop for shoes. Sorry.
Do you know a good shoe store? Yeah, mine.
Right, and you're also, by the way, insulting me. I don't know if you ever get that, Jake.
I'm not famous like
I'm not either.
Caravaggio.
I'm not. What the fuck? Garbaggio started like 2 months ago. I'm not famous.
Well, like Ash is trash.
Oh, ew, ew. We don't talk about that.
Oh, like bleep 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 bleep.
It's okay. We can censor it later.
But have you had annoying customers or patrons?
Not quite yet. I have had someone ask me to make something specific,
I hate them.
and they might listen to this podcast. I don't know, but I'm just like, really? That's ugly. I don't want to make that. I need to be able to sell it if I'm going to make it.
Right, and even if it's not, like, I hate when people are, like, running your life. I'm like, no, I'm making this other thing. I don't want to make what you want me to make.
Oh, but for my other store, I have had that happen. I used to have an antique store on Second Life, and I made snuff boxes, like historical kind of roleplay stuff, snuff boxes. And it was the only place, and might still be the only place on Second Life that had snuff boxes. And this is back in like 2009, okay? This was a long time ago. And literally a couple months ago, years later, someone messages me, and they were like, oh, I was wondering if you were still selling your snuff boxes. And literally, like, that week I had removed them off of Marketplace to prepare for fancy decor.
Do people watch?
Do they watch?
Do they watch you taking these things down and then ask for them?
Right? It's like, now that it's down, you want it? Really?
It's like they were sitting there for 2 years or more, and now you want them.
Exactly. And I wouldn't say money hungry, but wanting to make those lindens, I sold them the snuff box of their choice.
Well, see, I don't do that.
And I will be honest, there was a little service fee for me taking pictures of each one and sending it to them.
Well, it's okay. You charged for a service. But I'm like, I don't know. I don't want to sound entitled because it's not. I just feel like they're not respecting my time.
Right. See, I understand where you come from too, because you sent like all these notices out, sale, closing. These items are going away. You put out notices, you had it up for months, and sure enough, as soon as you take it down, they want it.
Yeah.
It's like, you had plenty of time to get this. And it's not like you didn't know about the store because apparently they had bought something before.
That happened to me with the mail stuff too. I have mail clothes. Like, I didn't have many. I had a couple pants and t-shirts. And I had them on retirement sale, half price. And I was originally going to have it for like just a week and then take it down. But then obviously I got busier with other things and lazy. And they were there. They were sitting there for like 3 months. And then when I finally took them down, somebody messaged me and they're like, oh, where's your menswear line? I wanted to get a pair of pants. I'm like, well, sorry, bitch, it's gone.
It's done. It's over. Leave.
I mean, I get it though, because sometimes stores throw like a hoax closing sale and they don't really close. They just want you to buy. Because I've seen that. I think last year I bought like a couple things from a closing sale, and recently
It's still there.
Yeah, recently I went to the marketplace and it's still there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've ever asked anybody for an old item. If it's gone, it's gone.
That's the thing too. Like, I've never, like, if I see something that is gone, like if I see something and then I don't buy it and then I want to get it and it's gone, I'm like, oh, well, bummer.
Well, here's where I come in again. I've only done it one time though. There was this hair that I just had to have. It was like the first like Iggy Azalea style braid. And they have this store and they literally call it the Iggy braid. And I wanted it so bad for Suppy.
Yeah.
And they closed the store. I was like, really? This hair is all over like millions of blogs. Okay, maybe not millions, but lots of blogs. And it should be available. So I was like, I love your hair. It's so awesome. Can you please sell it to me? And she's like, yeah, sure. Here you go. What color do you want? Here you go. That'll be 300 linden. And I think it was originally like $199 or something, but I'm like, okay,
Well, yeah.
I'll pay for that service.
That's fine. You wanted it, so
Yeah, that was the only time I've done that though.
I don't think I've ever done it.
Yeah, I don't think I've done it either. Like,
Well, next time a Garbaggio item goes away, I'm going to ask Ash for it.
well, I won't give it to you.
You know exactly what you're going to get.
You're going to get ignored.
You're going to get banned.
I mean, I know that, some people may think that's like shitty customer service, but then I'm like, no, because,
You wouldn't do it in real life.
You'd
yeah.
have to eBay or
You
something.
would not go into a store and ask for something that they don't sell anymore.
Yeah.
That's a great point. You don't, yeah. If you don't have it anymore, you're not like, well, but I want it, get it, and sell it to me. No, we don't have that anymore.
Well, for me, it was kind of like weird because they still had that they own the store in their profile.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, maybe I'm just missing something. Maybe I don't know where it is. So I was like, I was wondering if you still even had that hair because I wanted it. I was on a mission.
I don't mind. I mean, if they ask, I guess it's like somewhat okay. Like, do you still have that? And I'll just be like, no.
There you go.
But I also tend to ignore that because if you say no, then they're going to be like, oh, can you is it coming back ever? Will you sell it to me? And like this whole series of questions are like, not only, I mean, I'm not going to say that I don't have time for anything because I have a lot of spare time. I feel like it's just a waste of energy and a waste of their time. I'm like, no, I'm not. No, leave me alone.
But like I said,
you want to make new things.
Exactly.
And you can't make new things if you are stuck selling old stuff because people ask for it.
Yeah, and especially if like there's old stuff that's just sitting there on a shelf for months and they never get it, and then I don't know. I guess it's just Murphy's Law.
Well, I guess people are different though. Oh yeah, Murphy's Law.
I think the only time I would let that happen is if somebody hadn't logged in for like 3 weeks and missed the sale. But the rest of the time, you're on your own.
But then you have to take the time to like check and see if they logged in, and then you might as well just
right. When I told this person, I was like, I had a sale for a couple months. I'm sorry you missed it, and they were like, oh, I was busy working hard in real life to buy these items. And then I'm like, well, okay, now you're full of shit.
Right. But I don't know.
Could you not take 10 minutes out of your busy schedule before you went to bed to pop over to the sim and buy it and then log back out?
Yes, and like I get ass kissing, but if you're like really working hard to buy my items, first of all, you need help.
Yeah.
Second, I don't believe you. Like when they come full of shit, I'm just like, no, just be real.
But here's my thing. It's like I think maybe some people might think like me. Because like with me with the snuff boxes, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna make a buck off these. Not just because I want to make a buck, which I do, but because something makes me so happy when someone wants to buy something I made. The fact that someone wanted to buy that damn snuff box, I was like, yes, and I'm gonna charge you for it, but yes.
Well,
that's why I was like, well, maybe this person will sell me.
Well, I'm gonna have to thank you for making me look like a jerk. But
well, you guys kind of made me look like a jerk. Like, if it's off the shelf, don't ask for it. It's like, wow.
No, I mean, I get it. I appreciate that they like my stuff, but it's a business, and I do want to make a buck too. I'm trying to support a family of one here.
Well,
it's a business, and you run your business how you feel,
Yep.
Exactly.
That's good enough. If you can make money, then make money. And like if somebody asks and you're feeling happy and want to sell them it, then sell them it.
Yeah, I think it also comes down to being very busy. Because if I was not doing anything, I would probably be like, oh, sure, let me go through my folders and I'll send you this stuff.
Right. And that also comes into the fact that they said they wanted to buy everything. That would literally take you hours to put together.
They were talking about outfits that I had, and they were like over 200 outfits. So they better mean it.
Yeah.
They better have the whatever amount of a lot of money that was.
Let's say 6-figure sum in here.
I think so.
It would be quite a bit.
Yeah, I think it would be like 5 figures, but still.
That's a lot.
Still a lot.
I mean, it's like if you want to cough up 100K, we'll make this happen.
Yeah, and then the other time I got somebody, I guess it was a new person to Second Life, so I ended up helping them, and I actually gave them a refund. I don't think I should have, but I did it because they were new, and when I was a newbie, I was dumb too. They were like 6 days old or something. I mean, that also comes into like me trusting that they're actually 6 days old and they're not just an alt trying to play dumb. But no, I felt like it was a genuine misunderstanding because I have on my marketplace, my backpacks are displayed like the shoes. They're like a bunch of different stripes of the colors that are included, but that's just to display the colors of the shoe. And this person thought that if they bought the backpack, they would get a special striped shoe.
That's an honest mistake.
Yeah, and at first I was not gonna refund them because I'm like, well, you still got 20 colors of shoes, and they're now transferred. They can't return them. If I give you your money back, you still have the shoes.
Yeah, but that's one instance. At least it wasn't a common thing.
Yeah, and I mean, she was very nice about it and very respectful. So I appreciate when they're respectful about it. But apparently, she talked to a friend or boyfriend or whatever. I don't know how much of a boyfriend you would have in 6 days in Second Life.
Well,
it was somebody that worked at a welcome area, literally, because they said that to me. And that person, I guess, got frustrated for them and sent me like threatening letters on SL saying that I was a like a scam artist, and I was robbing people of their money, and that they worked at a welcome area, and they direct people to stores and stuff to get their avatars to look better, and that he was going to go out of his way to tell people not to shop at my store.
Good for him.
And I was like, I'm going to save you the work of doing all that just for a couple of dollars that your friend spent, because I've already settled things with your friend, and I don't appreciate you attacking me like this. I actually said I felt very attacked. Like Laganja. And then they apologized and whatever, but I'm like, that's such a typical thing of like a dude trying to impress a chick. I'm gonna go yell at this person to impress you.
Did the 6-day-old even have slink feet?
I guess they did, because they didn't complain about that.
That's weird. I feel like they were.
I mean, it could be if they're in a welcome area and then like they tell them, well, you can have better feet, you can have better hands, blah, blah, blah. Like, I guess. But then I also saw the avatar of the person that was helping people in the welcome area, and I was like, you shouldn't help anyone. Because they looked like 2008.
3.
Yeah, I'm being generous with 2008. They were like 2005 with like the flexy long hair, like the muscle tan dude with long dark flexy hair.
Oh no.
And like a bunch of gothic leather clothes, which is like 11 sculpt attachments.
5,000 squares. Fullbright.
Fullbright. Bling everywhere.
Bling. Yes.
It's funny how we laugh at this, and it's like most of the people you'll encounter in SL, they know that that's a laughable thing, but you still...
I'm guilty of it. I am completely guilty of bling and Fulbright stuff. Not now.
No, me too.
Can we just clear that up? Not now.
Oh, I was going to say.
Me too. My first month, I was all over with bling bangles everywhere, and like shoes.
I look like a Christmas tree.
I had shoes that kept click-clacking until somebody said it was annoying, and I felt self-conscious forever, and I took the sound off. I just thought it was so cute that my avatar walked and it was like click-clock, click-clock, click-clock. But then I guess it's annoying for people.
Tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock.
Oh yeah, some people that will wear attachments with continuous sound effect.
Oh, walkers. The sound walkers. There was one at what was the thrift store? Oh, they were playing Pink or something, and it just continued to play.
Oh my god!
But it's only like half of the song because they can't fit all of the song onto the Walker song.
Stops
right, like there's only so many clips you can put in that. And it's also annoying because if they don't walk enough, like you keep hearing like a little bit of the song, and it's always the same little bit at the start. I mean. Walkers are cute in theory, but you never walk that much in SL. You mostly just stand still or sit down. Usually like
They're a novelty.
Yeah.
It's fun when you're in a group and you're being silly with them, but out and about, no, don't let them take
right.
that.
Exactly.
It's funny to wear them ironically. Like we would wear the Sissy That Walk one from RuPaul, and we would just walk around.
But not like when you're out shopping.
Right, but I don't keep it on forever. I had an IBS one that just made fart noises whenever
irritable bowel syndrome. Okay, I was like,
IBS.
I thought it was something to do with computers, but then no, that's IBM.
Yeah, no, and then I would forget I was wearing it, and somebody would bump into me, and it would be like a little, like a little tooth would come out, and I would get a kick out. But then that would remind me, and I would take it off because it's annoying. So many annoying creations. Make something that stops noobs from wearing shitty stuff. Don't keep adding to it. I mean, Second Life has come so far with Mesh, you know? Oh, really, that's all I had to say. With Mesh. Because Mesh really is incredible, and you can do so many things with it and make your avatars look so great.
I love Mesh.
And then you go around and then you make this flexy stuff and Fulbright stuff and bling prims and like, why? There's materials now. If you want something to shine, put materials on it and it will react to the light naturally. It won't keep doing a twinkle every couple seconds.
That's to do with a lot, though, with the fact that most computers can't run materials.
Oh, yeah.
So people still don't upgrade the system. they still use like a laptop that runs Windows 95 and then
God.
complain that they can't see anything.
I think that is probably the biggest issue.
I was one of those people.
I mean, I had a shitty computer when I started. I had a Pentium 3 when I started using Second Life.
Unless you're a gamer and you play a lot of games, don't go out and buy a high-end PC for Second Life unless you know you're going to stick around.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But I didn't upgrade my PC because of Second Life. It was just a bonus that I could see glow and
Yeah, the
Right.
same. I upgraded because I needed to for work and also video games. But it's just a plus that comes. Yeah, I used to not be able to render glow or anything. I couldn't turn basic shaders on. And there's so much people that still have, but that's the people that complain that Sling feed and hands don't work.
yeah.
Because they do work with the pliers and everything. Even without the pliers, with the blending layers, they work. You need your basic shaders on. Otherwise, it don't match. And I've seen people sometimes with like ill-matching feet and hands. And I'm like, I wonder if... And I go to my preferences and I turn basic shaders off and then they look okay. And I'm like, oh, they matched it to look good with their basic shaders off.
Yeah.
That's probably how I am right now.
Yeah.
Oh wait, basic shaders. I'm sure I have that on.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I'm sure. I have
most
that.
computers right now can't handle the basic shaders. But there are people with older computers and it's like, it's okay. You're good.
It's fine, but don't complain that nothing looks right when Second Life wasn't designed to run like that. Don't complain that your Sling feet don't match or your ears look wrong or
Yeah.
mesh doesn't look right. That is my biggest annoyance with mesh when people go, that mesh looks silly, and no, it
No,
doesn't.
your computer's still.
Right.
Because you've got your level of detail turned down.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I hate that too, and for some time I tried to make sure that my mesh doesn't LOD too bad with the level of detail thing. But then I'm like, just turn it up. It doesn't kill your computer.
Anything.
Well,
2 is fine. I have mine set to 2. The only time I turn it up is in photography,
Yeah.
if I need to take something in the distance. But 2's fine. It's not that bad.
that's what I do. I like to think that if I'm going to make something, I want it to work on 2 because that's the
Yeah.
default. Like when you
Exactly.
first install
Yeah.
SL and it's set on 2, and I feel like a lot of people aren't going to go and change that. So I'm like, well, if it looks good on 2, we're
Yeah.
good.
I've gotten products in the past, back in the Sculpey era, and they would LOD badly. And at the place that I got the product, they had like a note card telling you how to raise the LOD level to make it look good. And I thought it was valid, but like, I don't know. If I look at it like from the creator's perspective, I think it's kind of lazy.
Yeah, because there are ways to make it work. Make it work, designers.
And I guess I would rather make it work at 2 than make a note card telling people to make their LOD 4.
I agree.
But oh well, creators and their Fulbright stuff.
Oh, Fulbright, don't stop.
Oh,
now.
there's still stuff. I'm not gonna blast them, but there's a very good mesh store where I get a lot of stuff from, and they have big textures, so it looks really good. But they make it Fulbright, and I'm like, just because you bake shadows in it doesn't mean that you need to make it Fulbright. Because
Right.
when like
Exactly.
I bought some T-shirts from the marketplace, and I thought the store was amazing. And I got this one T-shirt. It was white. I still have it now, I think.
Oh, God.
And I bought it, and I attached it, and it was Fulbright. And I was like, "But you've made this no mod."
Why?
And people were saying, "Contact the creator." And it's like, well, why? They might not have put it to Fulbright, but none of their other T-shirts are Fulbright,
That had to
and
be
like
accident.
all of the sizes are Fulbright. So
Wow.
That's-
what mistake did they make?
I made that mistake once with a pair of shoes.
Yeah, but that was a mistake.
Oh yeah, it was a mistake and I fixed it. But it was
I feel this was intentional.
because I was working on it and because of the wind light. I was lazy and I didn't want to change the wind light so I could see the texture when I was testing the texture. So I just made it Fulbright to test the bake. But then I try not to do that. But when I do it, I make sure I turn Fulbright off before I sell it, unless I forget about it.
Yeah, that's fine. If it's a mistake, but the only thing that should be Fulbright is like a neon sign. That's fine. That's meant to be
Yeah.
bright.
Something with
But
Yeah.
like a house or an item of clothing or hair, why? Why would you make that Fulbright? I don't need to see it in the dark.
I mean, I get a screen or a light bulb. I get it.
yeah,
The
that's
only
no
time I use Fulbright usually is we were in an event. Ash and I were in this event, and their building is full bright,
yeah.
so it's nice and bright in there. So if your items aren't full bright and someone's on a nighttime win
Not
light,
even just on midday.
Even at midday, your booth is really dark and it looks really bad. And so I was like, well, I guess since the building is full bright, I'm gonna make everything in my booth full bright and everything will match.
Yeah, I had to do that.
So, but that's the only time that I really make everything full
I did
bright.
it too, but I feel like it was a mistake from the owners to make the building full bright. But like I was just like, well, we're guests here, so I'm just gonna adjust.
Yeah.
I think another thing, my hate for Fulbright, is photography. Because if you add like fog or anything to the wind light, it doesn't affect Fulbright
and
stuff.
shadows too.
So you could have like a really nice picture with shadows and like a light mist coming over the horizon. Then you've got like this Fulbright building in the background that sticks out.
Yeah.
It's
Oh
like,
my god, yes.
I've got to de-render that
Yes,
now.
Fulbright doesn't react to shadows or materials or anything. It's just Fulbright. It has to stop. It has to end.
I'm going to start a movement.
Yeah.
That reminds me of
Hashtag
a zombie sim that had full bright buildings. And,
somebody sim.
A zombie sim.
A what sim?
A zombie sim.
Oh, and I'm making you say it over and over.
Hey,
Sorry. Let's talk about poop again.
Jane, you can't use that. You can't use that. That's a crazy person.
Make the queef noises again. Oh my god, no. I didn't mean that. Or full bright queefs.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. My goodness.
Oh dear.
Oh dear god.
Oh dear God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. I'm just copying what everyone's saying right now. Sorry.
Really bringing things to the table.
I'm available for hire if you need a replacement.
Oh, that would be amazing.
You better show us your best
Wait,
drag.
who do you mean? Who's getting replaced now?
Wow.
I think he was insinuating that Suppy would get the boot, and not the nice knee-high boot.
She
either.
is short and stumpy.
Oh, we're gonna go there again, are we?
We kind of are.
I made sure I put on my tall shape today.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Did Jake tell you this was for free, right?
Oh yeah, the food was enough payment. I'm good.
Great. Yay.
It's fake food and you can't really eat it.
I can eat it. I don't care if it's fake food.
That's a talent.
That is. That's better than queefing on command.
Oh god.
I think anything
It
is
was
better than
over.
food.
Did you have to bring it back?
Yes, I did. Oops, I almost exited out of Skype. That would have been really.
That would have. I mean, we would have lost you from the call. It would have been terrible. It would have.
You said that very, like, you didn't mean it. You're like, yeah, that would have been terrible if we would have lost you.
Oh no, I definitely meant it. I mean, it would have been just me and Stat. Like, that's awkward.
So awkward.
Like, I don't know him like you do.
You never took the time.
Ooh, this is. Ooh, next time on Jerry Springer.
I mean, he's your friend. Like, you brought him here. You were like, oh, let's bring Stat up on the podcast. I was like,
You're welcome.
really? I hear he has a thick accent. We're not gonna understand what he says.
we didn't have any problems understanding you except for at the beginning, Stat.
I didn't understand a single word he said.
You were just agreeing and laughing.
You haven't understood all night.
I didn't do a single thing. I mean, I hope we can edit this into something later, but
Just dub it.
I will just dub it. It'll be just
Subtitles.
we're asking the questions and it'll be like the Microsoft voice thingy.
I want a voice like Siri.
What did he just say?
He said he wants a voice like Saya.
Sia?
I say
You tried
Saya.
to be funny, but it's Sia.
You tried to be funny, but you
Shit.
By the way, I don't know. Does Static know? We are currently working on a new Britney show.
That excites me.
That gasp was accurate.
Wow, that's gonna make a great gesture. You going, oh, that excites me.
I will make that a gesture
Yeah.
as a memento.
Jake's already made a bunch of gestures of my voice, and I'm annoyed.
I think there's only one.
I'm annoyed by it.
My computer crashed whenever I was making the one where you say, I'm a top.
I'm on top.
Yes.
Hi, Dad. I'm a top. In what context was I saying?
I don't know, but on one of them you also said, I'm a bottom.
So you're never gonna know which is which. I'm gonna keep you guessing. It's like some people still don't know if I'm a man or a woman.
I know. I'm like, oh.
It's funny to me. I don't know if I should be offended.
Nah.
I mean, well, my friends already made an alter ego for me. It's called Marcy, and they say that I'm this middle-aged woman actually living in the state, divorced with a couple kids.
How about in Arizona?
No, I'm in the Valley. Excuse me. I'm from the Valley. I have voicemails from Grant making the old lady from the Valley voice. I'm going to play them for the podcast one day. Maybe for this one, I'll just edit them in, but we won't have any reactions because you guys can't hear.
Okay, let's do a pause, and then in 10 seconds, let's all just start laughing.
Hello, I'm Ash from the future. I'm editing the episode. I don't know why I'm doing this accent. I don't know, it's like half British, half Jamaican. I don't know. Anyway, here are the audio clips from Grant. They're really funny to me. I can't help but laugh every time I hear them. He's in the Marcy voice. And it's supposed to be me dealing with the internet and technology. And then we'll go right back to the episode after this. Okay, here are the clips.
I was looking on this iTunes thing, and I found this thing that I can listen to people, but it's not music, and it's not a video, so it's like a book, but with no reading. And then I can click this button that says subscribe, and then it just magically shows up. When there's a new one, it's like ding ding, and it downloads. And I just look at the 20th century, so much better than the 19th and the 18th. Or is this the 21st? I don't remember.
Hey everybody, it's Marcy. I've entered this Project Runway, this competition, and I was the creator of clothing, and they wanted male and women's fashions, and I didn't know what to do. And then they told me to use more flexi. I don't even know what that means. I don't even know how I got in this world that's called the Second Life. But I'm here. And somehow I own this store named Garbagio. And I'm lost. And I just want to watch my telenovela.
Oh.
That was so natural. I don't know what you're gonna think of us after this.
Yeah, we're gonna edit you to make you sound like a total meanie head.
Yeah, we're
That's
gonna
fine.
we're gonna make
People already expect that from me.
Really?
You're not changing anything. No.
I think the last thing people expect is mean.
Well, a little. I think people expect me to be mean, and they are correct, and I will not argue.
They don't expect me to be mean, but the first question you asked me was people. The answer was people. People made me log from SL, so...
Well, but that doesn't make you mean. It makes the people that make you log out mean.
Yeah.
Or annoying.
Oh, both.
And we never saw him online again. If there's anything you want to say for the world to listen, by the world, I mean 3 or 4 people, and I'm exaggerating, that click on our episodes and listen all the way through, what would you want to say to them?
Join my fan club.
Oh.
What did he
I don't
say?
have a fan club.
I'm not even in that.
I don't think we're invited to that.
No, I meant the people, not you. This is now, so...
Oh, okay. Well, this is awkward. Well, I think
it's more awkward because I don't have a fan club, but make a fan club.
if they listen all the way through to your podcast, I think they count as your fans. You have fans now.
Better get that autograph hand ready.
Yep, you're gonna be getting out.
I'll just print one. Just hand them out.
What we learned today about Static is that he likes to save the hassle of doing some things.
Yes.
Who doesn't?
Like a lot of things.
like
Moving and getting out of my chair.
Breathing.
Breathing.
most of the things. For a
If
second
somebody
there, I
could
was
breathe
like,
for me.
you would be on a respirator just to not
That is-
have to breathe yourself.
Yes.
I mean, technology, man. That's what it's there for.
I just want to be hooked up to Wi.
And be a half robot machine that eats and plays video games. Isn't that our goal?
It's my life goal. You've just
Yeah.
described my life goal right now.
I think it's our goal as human beings. We just want to be plugged on something and receive food and entertainment.
That just sounds so pathetic, though, but it's not altogether untrue.
Pathetic, but heavenly at the same time.
But heavenly at the same time.
I'd rather be pathetic. That sounds like heaven, yeah.
Right,
Do it.
right. So yeah, thank you. Thank you so much for
Thank you, Static.
Thank you.
thank you for letting us have you.
Thank you for allowing me to take your virginity as your first guest.
Oh, yeah.
See, now I feel like we should have had multiple guests of multiple locations and races, because now I feel racist. We only gave our podcast virginity to the one person.
But he has an accent.
Oh yeah.
So it's good. It's
Yeah.
perfect.
We're exotic.
Nobody can understand what I say, but I have an accent.
I understand what you say sometimes, most times a little.
Every other sentence.
Yeah.
He said bottle.
I said shut up.
He said, I'm just drinking a bottle of tea because I'm from Britain.
Nobody
A bottle of tea.
A bottle of tea.
You heathen. Why would you drink tea out of a bottle?
I don't know. I feel
bottle.
like
That is an
Yeah, he
awful
said
thing to
it,
say.
yeah.
I am so offended right now. We put a tea bag into the cup and then we pour boiling water over it and then add milk if you please and
what
sugar.
about, can we meet halfway with a thermos?
A thermos is fine. Yeah, that's okay. But you still had to boil the tea to put it in there.
We're talking about tea on the Tea Talk. We're literally spilling the tea.
We went full circle. That's it. This is our last episode, everybody.
Bye.
Season finale.
We've reached our ceiling. We find it very difficult to end our podcast. I don't know if you
We just
if you noticed. We just keep talking for another half hour.
I'll still be sitting here next week, won't I?
Then he's really gonna love us forever.
It's like we were out of topics an hour ago.
Yeah, but we still have some little things to say. Well, again, it was a pleasure having you. Thank you for coming here all the way from England in a boat, all the way to wherever we are at the T-Top headquarters. Yeah, we don't tell the guests where we are.
Are you-
They're blindfolded the whole ride.
Are you paying for my cab home?
No.
Okay, so after we settle this lawsuit, we'll come back to you listeners on our next episode. If we still have money to do this, because we might have had to pay money to staff for all the damages.
People are going to be coming after me now. I ended the podcast.
You ended the TikTok. No, people won't care. Don't worry.
And then when it's gone, they'll say, "Oh, can we get those episodes?"
Yeah, we'll take the episodes down, and then suddenly we have 1,000 fans. We've been working all this time just to pay for your iTunes episode. I said thank you a lot of times. Jake, you say thank you.
Gracias. Gracias, amigo.
He won't understand it. He's from England.
What did he say?
He
See,
said-
now you know how we feel.
Oh, is that
Oh my god. Okay, well, we like to end our podcast by saying a phrase. So if you would do the honors of doing it as our first guest.
Can it be any phrase?
Oh, we actually have a phrase, but if you want to come up with...
Oh, no. What's your phrase?
Well, we just say, thanks for listening. We just say, that's the tea. And then Jake says, cue the theme song. And then the theme song plays and it's over.
I can do that.
Well, but if you have something that you wanted to say, you can say
No,
that.
I thought you just meant a general phrase.
Just
I was like, I have nothing to say.
So, see, it's complicated because who would say that's the tea and who would say cue the theme song?
I always say cue the theme song, I think.
Well, there you go.
So he wants to have the last word.
I want the last word.
There you go. Let him
Well-
have the last word.
No matter what, I have the last
Dear
word because
God.
the theme song is me.
Okay.
So you can say cue the theme song this time, Alex.
I want no. We've already settled on this now.
No, we're settled. Dad's gonna
Okay.
say that's the T. You're gonna say cue the theme song, and I'm gonna go die in a fire.
Okay.
That was a bit dramatic, but never mind.
What? I'm not a drama queen. No. Okay. No. Okay. Go ahead.
That's a T.
Cue the theme song.
Yay!
The best radio show. Spilling the tea with Ash and me. Tea Talk, the best radio show. Spilling the Tea Talk, the best radio show. Spilling the tea with Ash and me. Tea Talk, the best radio show. Spilling the tea with Ash and me.